Welcome back, guys. We are continuing on with this Austrian border troops campaign, and we are going to be selling loads of stuff. So let's have a little look to see what we want to plan on. So we've got 4 light infantry. I'm feeling a bit too exposed at the moment, so I think I don't want any more light infantry. I need more linemen, because I can too easily get overwhelmed by the enemy cavalry, and the light infantry will just melt to the enemy cavalry. And although light infantry are incredible at the smaller engagements, I'm definitely feeling too weak for fighting the larger engagements at the moment. So we're going to get more linemen. I never bother with grenadiers if I have the choice, so just ordinary linemen. And we're probably, because I want to have this be an artillery focused campaign, I'm probably going to go for another 4 artillery. I know it's major overkill, but I just think it'll be fun having 8 artillery and trying to protect them from all of the insane cavalry charges that we're going to be trying to resist. So we're going to go for 3 more linemen. We're actually going to get a lineman or a grenadier from raiding settlements, so I need to buy 2 more linemen, and then we're going to get 4 more artillery. I think it's way too much artillery having 8, but that's what I wanted this campaign to focus on, so I don't recommend going for 8. I think 4 is the perfect amount, so don't copy this is basically what I'm saying. But that's what we're going to do just for this campaign. Just see if we can survive with 8 artillery. So yeah, we need to raid settlements. We need to dismantle 5 slums. So there's a slum here. Could just click on them. Right, so we've got 3 down here. That's nice. And then we've got 1 here, and we've got 1 up here, and another 1 over here. So fingers crossed we get lucky. So what we're going to do is quickly raid this settlement, then come up here, get this slums, then come down. I think I'm just going to come straight across here, cut across to get this slum, and then cut across down here. There's probably going to be some encounters in a city over here, settlement, but I can't be bothered to go here and then come back again and then go over here through this march. I think it would be a little bit too much of a waste of time. So I'm just going to grab this, come to here, come across here, get these 2, and then come up and get this one, come across, get this one. So that's the path we're going to take. For now, let's just grab this, sell some stuff. Don't think I need to bother with the noble estate. I could if I wanted to buy a better officer, but I think we'll gradually just level up the cheap ones that we've already got. Okay, so we should probably just sell stuff first and see how much money we've got, but this might be a good opportunity to grab yeah, if we're going to be getting more artillery, oh, it looks like he needs a weapon. I'm still using 1 muskets on him. Glad I clicked on him. Okay, so I need Crownland recruits to go into the artillery, or just go straight for the artillery. I'd probably just go straight for the artillery. How much was that to upgrade? 4. Right, so let's sell some stuff. I'm fairly happy with how the guns are performing. This one's starting to get a little bit poor now. Need replacing, but it's not urgent. I think it's probably better off to focus on buying some more stuff, more troops. So we could go for the Austrian Fusiliers or the Crownland recruits. I think we're going to go for the Austrian Fusiliers. We need 2 of them. So we just need 1,500 for that, basically. This is perfect, having cheaper recruits as well as a trade hub, so let's get some of this stuff sold. So we're going to keep these 4 for events. Sell everything else. So they've only got 505. I think, we could sell this for 14. So we'd lose 2 gold, but... sorry, I don't want to lose 2 gold. I'm too stingy to lose 2 gold. Oh dear. Right. Okay, so I'm going to save these 3. I could probably save the medicinal herbs and maybe the ammo cartridges as well, just for now. But I want to sell stuff, to be fair, because this is a good place to sell. So, yeah, I don't think it's massively important to... These aren't really items that I want long term, so I'll just sell them for now. And then we're going to want to buy the Austrian Fusiliers. So we're definitely going to be struggling to buy cannons. It might be difficult to find 4 artillery regiments to purchase, but I don't really want to get recruits. I'd rather go straight for the artillery regiments. We just need to rely on a bit of luck to actually find somewhere where we can recruit them. Okay, so we've got them 2. And then we've still got enough money to buy one of these guns. So I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's do it. And then we're not going to sell the cannon that we replace. Oh, I still need a gun for this the guy down here. I'll probably find a gun, but it might be worth... So 177. We could buy a cheap gun. It would be nice to get this 155. Not 155, that's how much it is without the increased cost. So 186. So we'd have to sell one thing. I think I'll be fine. I'll just leave it for now. Wait until I... Oh, then again. Yeah, I'll just wait until I manage to find them, I reckon. Okay, so we need to raid the settlement, so let's do that before we continue. Yeah, it's so many days, plus a couple of headquarters notified, so we just lost 11 days basically doing that. We've got to do it 3 times. So it's not ideal, but it's an easy way to get the achievement or objective, and I wanted it for the slums mainly, so... Ace, this is what I was after. This is one of them anyway, so we can see where all the armies are. Right. So I think we can lose an officer by doing this, but we've got spare officers and we've got a weapon. Nice. So we can now stick this weapon on here. Delft muskets. Don't think they're really that good. We've got some more items that we can stick on. So reload and movement speed. We could stick it on the cannons. I don't think they are running out at the moment. I haven't equipped this cannon yet. This one's already got really fast reload speed, so I think I'd probably want to put it on this guy. So let's take off this and put this on him. And then morale and stamina. Right. Right, he needs some morale, so let's stick that one on him. And he needs some morale really, so let's take off this and put that on him. Okay, that's looking good. Right, shall we grab this encampment while we're here? I don't think it's too far out of the way, so yeah, let's do that. That's a shame. We've got loads of provisions though, so it's not a big deal really. Right, so there is an outpost down there. Outposts are pretty decent, that's a shame. An officer dies, so that's why we had that spare one. But we did take quite a lot of attrition there. So we could come down to this outpost. I know it's not ideal, but outposts do quite often give something decent. Ah, we've been unlucky. We've been unlucky. Right, no problem. Okay, we could quickly go grab the herd, but it's only going to give us a little bit of cash or provisions, and I'm not really too fussed about that. Let's just get everybody topped up. What are we going to do in terms of selling stuff? Have we got another place to sell stuff? Not really, so I think we're safe to just sell anywhere. Oh, I don't think there was any artillery places, was there? No. That's a shame. So we might struggle to get these batteries. We've got a noble estate here, so we could buy a couple more cheap officers. This one's got a supply wagon and artillery, so let's take him. This one's got artillery. We don't need 2 artillery really. So this one's got accuracy and combat effectiveness, so let's go for him. So we could use the supply wagon just to keep getting an extra 300 ammunition, but I'm not going to bother. Just save him for when we eventually get a new brigade. Obviously it is nice to get an extra 300 ammo every battle, but I don't think I need to cheese it. Right, we haven't really got much to sell. Let's have a look, see if there's artillery in here. Yeah, so there's nothing we want in here. So we could buy some cheap reservists, but I'll probably just take them as a reward. I mean, it's actually better to take cash as a reward and buy the reservists. Yeah, let's do that then. Yeah, so another 11 days lost there. Great coats are not really very useful. They're better on cavalry. Basic medicine, yeah, not the best. Should I put this best gun on the best regiment? It makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, so we could just put that on for now. Not going to bother with these greatcoats. Right, so we need to fight him, but I want to come across and get the slums. He is going to run away from us, so... I assume he's not? Wow, can't believe he's not running away from us. He's a brave guy. Right, so we've got 5 cavalry and 4 artillery. That's it's quite painful having 5 cavalry, but we've just bought 2 more linemen, so we should be fine. Right, let's quickly supply everybody. Perfect, look at that, 1%. That was the perfect amount. So, in case you're wondering, the ammo that you get for free from the supply train does not carry over after the battle, which is why I'm only taking a little bit of ammo off each of the regiments instead of all of the ammo off one or two, because then we would need to use all of the ammo during the battle for it to actually be consumed, to be worthwhile, because you lose it after the battle anyway. Right, there is not much cover at all on this map. Not much at all. Wow. Well, we're just going to stay where we are. This is the most cover. We have got quite a bit of cover here, actually. If we just remain stay put where we are. It's definitely not worth wandering into this area. Okay, so it's mainly cavalry. Sorry, let's just stay where we are. So I could use the canister, but I'm really not bothered. Especially not with so many cavalry. So let's just put our light infantry across here. I think I'm going to move these two further across, so we've got some over in this town. I might just put them across there. Okay. That's them sorted. Let's just move the artillery up a little bit further. So basically I just need to make sure I don't get charged by the cavalry on my light infantry. That's all I'm really focused on. Let's see how counter battery's doing. Yeah, not not very good. Missed every single shot. Right, what have we got here? We've got an officer on him, so let's get our artillery shooting at the one with the officer. He's not going to be able to reach. Oh, the one with the officer has actually got in range of this other one. I do like it when their cavalry stands right behind the artillery, so you get collateral damage. Yeah, that is a lot of collateral damage we're getting on their cavalry. Wonder what range we would need to make them so the canister could reach. There goes our supply wagon. Wonder if he actually got hit with a cannonball. Can't see one. He's not even retreating. Okay, their artillery, no, not artillery, their cavalry is on the move. Yeah, we're really struggling to take him out, but hopefully now that the other officer has moved away, we might be able to take him out a bit quicker. Look at all them cannonball shots. Right, so we need to be careful of their cavalry. Right, so apparently the Jaegers are the second to the end. Don't know how that's happened. Oh, right, yeah. Because we added a new regiment. So we need to swap them for the Fusiliers, the Hungarian Fusiliers, to make sure they're in the centre. Right, looks like we've managed to rout one of them. So, with him being the one with the officer, it's going to be easier to rout the others. Are their Grands charging? They sure are. They look pretty fast as well. Wonder if I'm going to be able to retreat in time. Yeah, we're fine. Fire! Fire! Thank you. Yeah, it's quite brutal. That is quite brutal. We're probably going to end up fleeing here with the cavalry backing them up. Gonna have to move behind here. Got another grand charge coming in here. Let's get him behind. Right. Probably not gonna be able to get the officer over in time. I was a bit slow. Okay, we need to... Oh, we've already moved them behind. Okay, let's get him. Right, I'm pretty certain, yeah, they're gonna crumble. So let's put these into line formation, and then we're gonna have to. Then again, I'm not gonna bother charging because probably going to be better off just absorbing the charge, get the brace bonus. Oh, I forgot to put the bayonets on, that's stupid. Okay, so we've got him back up, but he's probably not going to be able to do anything until right before we rout everybody. Okay. Got another cavalry coming in here and here. So we can't really push our light infantry back out because as soon as I push them out, they're going to need to retreat again. Okay, we've got another cavalry here. Just get these behind. And then it's time for our general to run out. Oh, we don't even need to. All of their artillery is fleeing. Oh, I forgot to put the bayonets on him. Got him on just in time. Happy days. Don't think we took too many losses. Obviously, wasn't perfect. If I'd have got the general over a bit faster, we probably would have done a better job. But I think it was okay. That's taken a long time. Hopefully it hasn't frozen. That's weird. I've not seen it take this long before. I've got a... Oh, there we go. Had a horrible feeling it had frozen that. Oh wow, we only took 1,000 losses. I know that we weren't exactly up against many, but thought we probably lost a bit more than that. But no, they did alright. So yeah, going for counter battery, we didn't get many kills. The howitzer did really well again. The howitzer always does brilliant. Okay. So we've got fire damage received, accuracy, reload and max range, veterancy gain. Yeah. I definitely don't need the ammo, but we'll take it anyway. Oh wow, look how much ammo this guy used with his fast firing weapon. Yeah, so let's have him at maximum. Right. I'll do all this messing about off cam, so we'll just call it an end to the episode so you're not just watching me mess about with sliders. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how things are going so far. We just need to find ourselves some more artillery for this last brigade. If we can't find any artillery regiments, I'll probably just get some more linemen. Maybe one light infantry. I'll have a little think about it. But anyway, yeah, we'll call it a day for this one, so I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers for watching, take care, and I shall see you soon.